All right, a Fox News alert, President Trump putting Iran on notice and giving them an ultimatum, calling off, reportedly, strikes at the last minute in exchange for talks, if we're to believe Reuters. So is this a good strategy? Joining us right now with his reaction, retired four-star general and former commander of the U.S. Army Training and Doctrine Command, General David Perkins, coming to us from Israel. First off, General, the series of events over the last 7 weeks, what does it show you about the state of Iran?
I got to tell you, having spent this last week here in this region, the sanctions, especially the new economic sanctions, are really putting a stranglehold on Iran. The overall reduction in the price of oil, it's really hitting into their resources, which impacts not only Iran, but the activities they conduct in Gaza, Lebanon, Syria, the West Bank. It really binds their hands regionally.
You don't get to be a four-star general in the Army without acting the coolest and calmest under pressure. Having said that, it seems like we're being tested by this country. What's the proper response? Because you know the mindset of the Middle East. Inaction also is interpreted oftentimes as weakness.
Exactly, and I think they would be mistaken to determine that we are not acting. We just have to make sure we don't react the way they want us to, because obviously if they've been poking us in the eye very overtly, the tankers shooting down the drone, and they probably expect us to do something tactically right away, and therefore if that's what they expect, it's probably not to our advantage. So I know some of your previous speakers talked about getting the allies together, getting others to apply pressure. Many more countries depend on the oil through the Straits of Hormuz than does the U.S., so we can actually leverage this, and when we do react, if we do react kinetically, we've got to have second, third, fourth, fifth order things ready to follow up so that we're actually executing a long-term strategy, not just a tit-for-tat tactic.
General, I give you the keys to the reaction. What's the best reaction from what you know and from what you feel in the Middle East right now? How should the U.S. respond?
We've got to make sure we're not playing checkers with the Iranians. They're great at checkers, change one piece for another. We've got to play chess. And I think we've got to continually box them into a corner. So I think keeping all the military options on the table, they know that with the decision of the president, a lot of their military resources can disappear. They know that we're applying economic sanctions, and they need to know we've got other things we can do, and there are other ways we can warn them so they know the noose is tightening around their neck.
General, you fought in Iraq. You led troops into Iraq. You were there during the Thunder Run. 20 seconds. Do the Iranians have blood, American blood, on their hands?
Oh, without question. The many years we were in Iraq, some of our most destructive weapons came from the Iranians. The malign Iranian influence, I've been this week in the Mideast. That's all anyone talks about. Arab and non-Arab countries, their malign influence all over the region. Hezbollah, Hamas, the IRGC, Quds forces, they have a lot of blood on their hands, not just America. And that's why I think getting folks on a coalition it should be one of our priorities, because it won't be that hard in many ways.
Yeah, and of course you're in the right country to understand what a threat is like in the Middle East. You're in Israel right now. Retired General David Perkins, thanks so much.
Thanks, Brian.